You ever notice that she hasn't replied to your message in 2 weeks, maybe longer, left you on read like you're some unpaid intern in her life? But somehow, magically, she's the first person to watch every single story you post. Even the dumb ones. The one where you filmed your coffee, the one where you shared a quote about healing, the one where you laughed with another girl. She's watching, but she's silent. Why? What does she want? Here's what I'm going to tell you. And I say this like a friend sitting across from you at 1 a.m., both of us nursing the same kind of heartbreak. She's watching you because she's not over it. But she'll never reach out because that would mean admitting she still feels something. And in her world, vulnerability isn't romantic. It's risky. Let's unpack this, because once you understand what's really going on here, you'll stop obsessing over the wrong signal and start seeing the bigger picture. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe to our channel. 1, she wants the upper hand, even in silence. This might hurt a little, but hear me out. We live in a world where attention is currency. And right now, you're her investment. She doesn't want you back, not fully, but she doesn't want anyone else to have you either. So she lingers, watching, hovering, floating on the edge of your digital life like some beautiful ghost. It's strategic. She gets just enough of you to feel in control, but not enough to be vulnerable. It's emotional insurance. She wants to know you still care, even if she doesn't have to say a word. That way, she wins. You post something that hints you're moving on. She watches twice. You post something sad, something quiet. She knows the door's still open, but she will not reach out, because to her that would mean surrender. And some people would rather die emotionally than lose control. 2, her silence isn't always about you. Now, let's be fair. Not everything is manipulation. Sometimes her silence isn't about you at all. It's about her war with herself. She could be battling shame, regret, confusion, feeling like she messed up but not sure how to fix it. So, she watches you the way a kid watches a toy they broke from a distance, hoping it'll fix itself so they don't have to admit they were careless. One guy I talked to, we'll call him Eli, said, "She ghosted me for 3 months but watched every reel I posted." Then he found out she was dealing with depression and didn't know how to explain it. That's real. But the question is, does it change your path? You see, Stoicism isn't about decoding everyone else's emotions. It's about managing your own. It's tempting to think, maybe she still loves me. But the better question is, what do I need to feel whole regardless of her? 3. You became her mirror, and she's not ready for the reflection. Sometimes it's not that you were too little for her, it's that you were too much, too honest, too present, too emotionally awake. And when someone isn't ready to face who they are, they run from people who reflect it. You didn't scare her because you were bad for her. You scared her because you reminded her of the work she hasn't done yet. It's like looking into a mirror and realizing you're not who you thought you were. That's terrifying for some people. So instead of engaging with you, she lurks. She watches, hoping to see if maybe you've regressed, if maybe you're no longer that mirror, and if you are, she'll stay in the shadows. That's not on you. That's her story, her unfinished chapters. Let her write them, without you trying to ghostwrite the ending. 4. She's hoping you'll break first. Let's not sugarcoat it. She's waiting to see if you'll blink, if you'll break your silence, if you'll throw out a breadcrumb, a story about how lonely you are, a passive-aggressive quote, maybe even a "you up." At 1 a.m., she wants you to open the door so she doesn't have to knock. It's a game of emotional chicken, and whoever texts first loses. But you're not here to play games, are you? You're here to grow, to evolve, to build a peace that doesn't depend on her validation. This is where Stoicism comes in. Not as emotional coldness, but as emotional clarity. You're allowed to feel. You're allowed to miss her. But you're not allowed to betray yourself just to ease someone else's discomfort. Let her keep watching. Let her wonder. She'll either find the courage to speak or fade out like smoke. Either way, you stay centered. 5. The most stoic move you can make. Here's the hard truth. You're not supposed to wait for her. You're supposed to outgrow the need for her to say anything at all. She's watching you. Cool. Let her. But don't let her be the director of a movie she walked out of. She doesn't get to check in on your progress like a nosy ex-boss and still hold the title of unfinished business. The most powerful, stoic thing you can do? Live so fully, love so deeply, and move so boldly that even her watching feels irrelevant. Let's be real. Waiting for closure, an apology, or even a simple acknowledgement from someone who walked away can quietly eat at you. It can make you feel stuck, like your life is on pause until they validate your pain or confirm your worth. But Stoicism teaches us something radical. You don't need their words to heal. You don't need their presence to move on. In fact, the most stoic and powerful thing you can ever do is to outgrow the need for them altogether. She's watching you. Cool. Let her. But don't let that become your performance stage. Don't hope each story is a signal. She gave up her seat in your life the moment she chose silence. So don't let her keep directing scenes in the movie she walked out of. This is where real growth shows. You stop needing her to understand what she lost. You stop hoping she'll regret it. You stop rewriting your story just to fit her absence. Instead, you write forward. New chapters, new lessons, new loves, all authored from a place of self-respect. The most powerful form of closure isn't a conversation. It's peace. The kind you find when you stop waiting and start living like they no longer define you. You become the person who no longer checks who viewed the story, who no longer crumbles when a name doesn't appear, who no longer needs someone's curiosity to justify your worth. And one day, if she reaches out, you won't react from bitterness. You'll respond, if you choose to respond at all, from calm, grounded strength, not to punish her. And if this video made you feel seen, if it snapped you out of a spiral, subscribe. Not for me, for you. This channel is your mirror. And you're ready to face what's next. She'll keep watching. But you're moving forward.